Methadone. That's just replacing one drug with another drug. Okay, now stop and look around and wait for everybody to regard you as the first complete genius who ever said that to me, and thank you for dropping that knowledge. Now, let me tell you why you're wrong. Spoiler alert, I'm actually board certified in addiction medicine, and I've been working at several methadone clinics and other recovery centers where we use medication assisted recovery for several years now. So, first of all, the definition of substance use disorder, or what some people call addiction, is that you're continuing to use something despite adverse consequences. In other words, as a result of the thing that you're taking, the drug, if you will, you're failing at life. You're not being a good parent, you're not being an effective employee, you're getting in legal trouble, you're doing bad things to get your substance. Explain to me how a person who's on a medication that they're taking appropriately, that is helping them get back to work, get out of trouble, get their license back, be a good parent, qualifies as one drug for another drug. No, it's a treatment for a brain problem that has been caused by the chronic use of opioids. Now, we can get into the weeds about whether it's their own fault or not. But the reality is, replacing one drug for another drug looks like this. I used to do heroin, now I do meth. That's one drug for another drug. The phrase, I used to do heroin and now I'm in treatment with a medication that is involved in my recovery, very different animal. And this isn't my opinion. As I've said before, doctors don't get to have opinions. We have to have evidence-based judgments. The evidence on using medication-assisted recovery is so robust that if I did not offer it to people, I would be committing malpractice, because abstinence-based recovery, although some people do it, really has abysmal outcomes. We're talking like 90+% relapse outcomes. If I had something that could kill me, I would want to get the treatment that had a better than 6% chance of helping save my life for the long term. So next time somebody tells you that that's one drug for another drug, you can share this video, or you can suggest that you look up online PET scans opioid use, and you can show how the brain, in the absence of opioids, when it's become dependent, doesn't work well, so they can't do all that fancy recovery stuff that you want them to do, and they frankly can't make very good decisions. Go ahead, Google it, find the PET scan, and meanwhile leave the opinions to the people who actually practice the evidence.